In the serene town of Kapilavastu, where wisdom flowed like the gentle breeze, lived a young man named Siddhartha. He was known for his intelligence, kindness, and peaceful nature. However, his world turned upside down when a rival village led by the aggressive Devadatta declared war on Kapilavastu. The impending conflict threatened to engulf the region in violence and suffering. As tension filled the air, Siddhartha sought refuge in the teachings of Gautam Buddha, the enlightened sage of the time. Buddha's teachings were not only about personal enlightenment, but also about transcending hatred and animosity. Siddhartha approached Buddha seeking guidance on how to face his enemy and protect his village while maintaining his inner peace. Buddha welcomed Siddhartha and began narrating a story that carried a powerful motivational message. Once upon a time, there was a king who was wise and just. He faced a constant threat from a neighboring kingdom. Instead of preparing for war, the king chose a different path. Buddha began. Friendship over enmity. The king sent envoys to the neighboring kingdom with gifts and a message of friendship. He believed that by building a bridge of understanding, he could dissolve animosity. Slowly, the envoys fostered goodwill, and the two kingdoms became allies. The power of friendship proved mightier than any weapon. Wisdom over ignorance. The king, aware of the art of diplomacy, consulted scholars and strategists. Through careful planning and wise decisions, he navigated diplomatic challenges with prudence. Instead of falling into the trap of ego-driven actions, he chose wisdom and turned potential foes into allies. Compassion over aggression. The king's people feared the approaching war, but he chose compassion over aggression. He sent his ministers to provide aid to the neighboring kingdom during times of famine and need. This gesture of empathy touched the hearts of the people, weakening the resolve for war. Self-mastery over conquest. The king's greatest conquest was not over his enemy, but over his own mind. He practiced meditation and self-awareness, cultivating inner peace and clarity. This enabled him to see beyond the immediate conflicts and focus on long-term harmony. Buddha concluded the story and turned to Siddhartha, saying, "These principles hold the key to overcoming your enemy. Engage with wisdom, compassion, and inner strength. Let your actions be guided by friendship and understanding." Siddhartha felt a surge of inspiration as he absorbed the lesson. Armed with these principles, he returned to Kapilavastu and initiated dialogue with Devadatta's forces. He offered assistance during times of need, shared resources, and patiently built bridges of trust. Slowly, the animosity began to dissolve. The people of both villages saw the positive changes and embraced the path of reconciliation. Siddhartha's dedication to the principles he had learned from Buddha bore fruit, and the rival villages eventually became allies, much like the kingdoms in Buddha's story. Through Siddhartha's unwavering commitment to the four principles, peace was achieved, and a destructive conflict was averted. His actions were a living testament to the teachings of Gautam Buddha, demonstrating that true strength lies in wisdom, compassion, self-mastery, and the transformative power of friendship. In the end, the town of Kapilavastu prospered not through the destruction of an enemy, but through the construction of lasting harmony, inspired by the teachings of an enlightened sage.